Good morning students. In this video we will be seeing sums on exponential, logarithmic and trigonometric functions. Now look at the first question. Find x coordinates of stationary points on the curve. Now stationary points means you should get the idea. dy by dx equal to 0. So I need to find the values of x where my slope equal to 0. And determine its nature. To determine the nature, what do I need to find? D square y by dx square. Clear enough? Okay, so let us start. So first is dy by dx. Again students, what is the catch here? Product rule is the catch. So use the product rule, differentiate one at a time. So cos x plus differentiate the other one, e power x, then cos x. So what do I get? E power x into cos x derivative is minus sin x plus cos x into e power x. I want x values of stationary point equal to 0. I take e power x common. So what do I get? I write cos x first. So I get cos x minus sin x equal to 0. Now, this will never be equal to 0. When this is equal to 0, how do I find x? Cos x equal to sin x. Two trigonometric ratios, difficult to find x. So what do I do? Divide by cos x. In trigonometry lesson we have done this. So what do I get? Tan x equal to 1. So x equal to pi by 4. Only one value I need because only in the first quadrant he wants me to find x. Clear? Unlike trigonometry where we used to find multiple angles. So I found the values of x where dy by dx equal to 0. Now to determine the nature I need this one. To get d square y by dx square I will differentiate this one. Again product rule should be applied. So d square y by dx square equal to product rule. If I apply cos x minus sin x, you write as it is, into d by dx of e power x plus e power x into d by dx of cos x minus sin x. So now what do I get? Cos x minus sin x into e power x derivative is e power x plus e power x into cos. This applies to each. So cos x derivative is minus sin x. And here it is minus sin x derivative is cos x. I don't want to simplify. I directly place x equal to pi by 4 because at this point I want to check maximum or minimum. So when I replace x equal to pi by 4, I got a negative value. I don't want what value is it, positive or negative. Only that I want to know. It's a negative one, so it is maximum point. Is the sum clear, students? Good. Let us look at other sum. Find x coordinates of stationary points on the curve. Again students, stationary points. So what is the catch for stationary point? Dy by dx equal to 0. And determine the nature. For nature, what is the catch? You need to find double derivative. Then based on the sign positive or negative, you determine whether it's maximum or minimum. Am I clear, students? So let us start. So now to find dy by dx, the catch is it's a fraction, students. So what rule will you apply? U by v rule. What does it tell you? Differentiate one at a time. So you should start with numerator first. Sin 2x into e power 2x minus d by dx of e power 2x into sin 2x by e power 2x whole square. Clear, students? So now it comes e power 2x into sin 2x. You need to assume it to be x, students. So sin x is cos x. So cos 2x into, you have assumed 2x to be x. So derivative of 2x is 2 minus sin 2x into, again students, same thing. You will assume it to be x. So e power x is e power x into d by dx of 2x is 2 by e power 2x whole square, which is equal to 0 since I want stationary point. So the denominator goes, it becomes 0. What can I take common in the numerator? E power 2x and 2 also. So what does it become? Cos 2x minus sin 2x. Clear? Equal to 0. Again students, this cannot be 0. This is 0. So when cos 2x minus sin 2x equal to 0, I send it to the other side. Divide by cos 2x. So I get tan 2x equal to 1. So 2x equal to pi by 4 I get, that implies x equal to pi by 8. Am I clear students? Yeah, now to determine the nature, what do I need? I need d square y by dx square. D square y by dx square means I am taking it. Had I taken 2 e power 2x common, what was in the numerator? Cos 2x minus sin 2x by e power 2x whole square it was. Then square and this gets cancelled. So now to get d square y by dx square, I need to differentiate it. Students, 2 will come out. What rule? What is the catch? Quotient rule or u by v rule. So what does it says? Start differentiate numerator first. So d by dx of cos 2x minus sin 2x minus cos 2x minus sin 2x into d by dx of e power 2x by e power 2x whole square. Okay, so now what do you get? 2 outside, e power 2x into cos 2x derivative is minus sin 2x into 2 students. You should not forget because you will assume it to be x and 2. Same way sin 2x is cos 2x into 2 minus cos 2x minus sin 2x into e power 2x derivative e power 2x into 2 since you assumed it for x by e power 2x whole square. I won't simplify students, directly I will replace x equal to pi by 8. I only interested in positive or negative sign. Looking at it, I kept in the calculator, I got a negative sign. That means its nature is maximum. Am I clear students? This is how the questions are being asked. You need to first find the stationary point. We got x equal to pi by 8. Then to determine the nature, d square y by dx square you need. Let us look at some next sum. Find the gradient of the curve 3 sin 2x minus 5 tan x at the point where x equal to 0. Gradient means dy by dx, right? Okay, given y is this much. So dy by dx equal to how much do I get? Shall I do it directly? Okay, so d by dx of 3 sin 2x minus d by dx of 5 tan x. I apply to each. Now 3 will be outside. Sin 2x derivative students, you will assume it to be x. So sin x derivative is cos x into d by dx of 2x is 2 minus 5 will come out. Tan x derivative is secant square. Here it is x, so I didn't assume anything. So I left it like that only. Yeah, now what I want you to do is, they want dy by dx when x is 0. So place x equal to 0. Cos 0 is 1. So 3 into 2 is 6 minus secant 0 is 1. So 6 minus 5 which is 1. So 1 is the gradient. Am I clear students? Isn't it easy? Okay, now the next one. Find x coordinates of the stationary points. Again, stationary points means dy by dx equal to 0. For this curve in this range. Okay, it's given in terms of pi means you need to leave your answer in terms of radians. Okay, so let us start. First I need to find dy by dx. That is d by dx of this entire term. So cos 2x plus 4 sin 2x plus 1. Clear, students? This gets applied to each of it. Okay. So now 3 will come out. Cos 2x, you will assume it to be x. Cos x is minus sin 2x into your assumed x. 2x derivative is 2 plus 4 into sin 2x derivative is cos 2x into 2 plus 1 derivative is 0. Now stationary point means I need to equate it to 0. So what do I get? 3, it's minus 6 sin 2x. 4 into 2, 8. I send 8 to that side, minus 8 cos 2x. So negative negative gone. I send 6 to that side. So it becomes 6 sin 2x. No, I sent 6, right? So it becomes 8 by 6 cos 2x. Again, two trigonometric ratios, difficult to find x. So I divide by cos 2x. This method we have been doing. So it's not a new thing for you. Okay. So this time it is tan 2x equal to, if I cancel it out, 4 by 3 I get. It's a positive. Where all do I get a positive? First and third. So these are 2x values. Tan inverse 4 by 3 or else 180 plus tan inverse 4 by 3. But here it's radian, so it should be pi. Okay, students, and your calculator must be kept in radians mode. So the values of x that I get are 2x equal to tan inverse 4 by 3, I get 0.927. And other value pi plus tan inverse 4 by 3, I get 4.06. To get x values, I need to divide each value by 2. So this result in 0.464 and this will result in 2.034. So these are the two values of x which I got in this particular range. Am I clear, students? Thank you.